The Magic Practice Day 17, the Magic Check. In a magical universe, there is no coincidences and there is no accidents. Nothing happens unless someone wills it to happen. So when you direct gratitude's magical power toward any negative condition, a new condition is created, eliminating the old condition. That means that when you get yourself to a place where you feel grateful for money more then you feel the lack of money, a new condition is created, eliminating the lack of money and the magical replacing it with more money. All bad feelings about money pushes money away from you and reduces the amount of money in your life. And every time you feel bad about money, you reduce it a little more. If you have feelings about money like envy, disappointment, worry or fear, you can't receive more. The law of attraction says that like attracts like, and we all know that because we're on the journey. So if you feel disappointed that you don't have enough money, you will receive more disappointing circumstances of not having enough money. If you are worried about money, you will receive more worry situations about money. If you feel fearful about the state of money, then you must receive more situations that will continue to make you fearful about money. However, difficult as it may be, you have to ignore the current situation and any lack of money you may have currently be experiencing, and the gratitude will be more sent to your way. You can't be grateful for money and disappointed about money at the same time. You can't be thinking grateful thoughts about money and have worried thoughts about money at the same time. Nor can you be grateful about money and have fearful thoughts about money at the same time. When you're grateful for money, not only do you stop the negative thoughts and feelings that push you away from it, you're doing the very thing that brings money to you. You have already practiced gratitude for money you have received and continue to receive. So before you use the gratitude's magical power for the money you want, you need to understand the various ways, the avenues that money or riches could come to you in your life. Because if you're not grateful each time the riches or money increases, you will stop the abundance from flowing to you. Money can come through receiving unexpected check, an increase in salary, a lottery win, a tax refund, an unexpected gift of money from someone. Your money can also increase when somebody else spontaneously picks up the tab for coffee, lunch, dinner, or you're about to purchase an item and you discover that you've been disconnected when there is a money back offer on a purchase, or when someone gives you a gift of something you needed to buy. The end result is every one of these circumstances is that you have more money. So whenever a situation arises, ask yourself, does this circumstance mean that I have more money? Because if it does, you need to be grateful for the money you're receiving through the circumstance. If you tell a friend you're about to buy an item and the friend offers to lend or give you the very item because they don't use it, or you're planning to travel and you hear about a discount special that you end up taking, or if your lending institution lowers the interest rate or you service provider offers you a far better package, or your money magically increased through saving your money, you are getting the idea of eliminating situations where you are receiving money. Most likely you've experienced some of these situations in the past, and whether you realize it or not, the time they occurred because you attracted them. But when gratitude is on your way of life, you attract magical situations at all times. Many people call it good luck, but it's not luck at all. It's the universe's law. So please remember that it's the universe's law. Any circumstances that results in you having more money or receiving something that cost money is a result of gratitude. You'll feel great joy in knowing that you did it. And when you combine the joy with the gratitude, you have a real magnetic force that will keep attracting more and more abundance. When I arrived in the United States several years ago, I arrived with 2 suitcases. I worked in the bare bones apartment with my computer on my lap. I didn't have a car, so I mostly walked everywhere, but I was grateful for everything. I was grateful to be in the United States. I was grateful to have work that I was doing. I was grateful for the bare bones apartment with the 4 plates and the 4 knives and the 4 forks and the 4 spoons. I was grateful that I could walk most places. I was grateful that there was a taxi stand right across the street. then something incredible happened. A person I knew decided to gift me a driver and a car for a few months. Other than the computer, I was living on the most basic material things to survive. And then suddenly I had my own personal driver and car. I was grateful, so I was given more. And that was exactly how the magic happens with gratitude. Today's magical practice for money you want to receive has brought outstanding results to many people. At the end of this practice, you will find a blank magic check from the Gratitude Bank of the Universe, and you are going to write out the magic check to yourself. Fill in the amount of money that you want to receive along with the name and today's date. Choose a specific amount of money for one thing you really want, because you will be able to feel more gratitude for the money when you know that you're going to spend the money on. Money is a means of what you want, but it's not the end result. So if you just thought about money per se, you wouldn't be able to feel the gratitude. When you imagine getting the things you really want or doing the things you really want to do, you will feel the gratitude then if you were just to be grateful about money. You can photocopy or scan the magic check from the book. You can also get the abundance and blank check from www.thesecret.tv/magic check. If you want, you can start with a smaller amount for your first magic check, and after you receive the smaller amount, you can increase the amount to your next one. The benefit of starting on a smaller amount is that you magically receive it, and you will know that you did it, and you will know that absolutely that the magic of gratitude worked, and the gratitude of joy you feel will make a bigger amounts believable to you. Once you have filled in the details of the magic check, hold the check in your hands and think about the specific thing you want for your money. Get the picture in your mind and visualize yourself actually using the money to get the very thing that you want, and put this much excitement and gratitude into it as you can. Maybe you want the money for a pair of shoes or a computer or a new bed, or a picture of yourself actually buying it and actually picture yourself buying it in the store. If you want to purchase it online, then picture yourself receiving and delivering. So feel excited and gratitude. You want the money to travel overseas or your child's college education. So imagine buying your airplane ticket or opening a college bank account, and feel so happy and grateful that you've already received it. After you've completed the steps, take the magic check with you today and put it in a place where you will see it often. On at least 2 occasions during the day, take the magic check into your hands, picture yourself actually using the money for what you want, and feel how grateful you are and excited you are, as though you really have it. If you want, you can do it more times in the day. As any other magical practice, you can't do it too often. And at the end of the day, keep the magical check where you had it, and put another prominent place where you'll be able to see it daily. You could put it in your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator, underneath your magic rock, in the car, in your wallet, in the background of your computer. Anytime you see the magic check, feel as though you have received the money and how grateful you will be, and now that you have it and what you're going to do with it. When you've received the money for the magic check, or you've received the item that you wanted to spend the money on the other magical way, replace the check with a new amount for something else that you really want, and continue the magic check practice as long as you want to. So, magic practice day 17, the magic check. So to start your day, you're going to count your blessings, your 10 blessings, write out why you're grateful, reread the list, and say thank you for each of the blessings. Fill out the magic check for the amount of money that you want to receive, along with the name and today's date. Hold the magic check in your hands and imagine purchasing a specific thing that you want the money for. Feel as happy and as grateful as you can for what you have received. Take the magic check with you today and put it in a place where you will see it often. On at least 2 occasions, take the check in your hands, picture yourself using the money for what you want, and feel grateful as though you really have it. And then at the end of the day, take the magic check and put it in a permanent place where you're going to see it daily. When you have received the money for the check, or if you've received the item that you wanted to spend the money on, replace the check with a new amount for something else that you want, and repeat steps 2 and 4. And then just before you go to sleep, hold the magic rock in your hand and say the magic words, "Thank you for the best thing that happened you today."